What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Oh man, oh man, oh man. We got so many people to talk to and so many things to do when it comes to our subject and our holiday. Welcome to National Sex Day. My name is DJ Rick. I'm the host and I'm the founder of the only sex holiday that is legally on a calendar and documented. June 9th, the 6th month, the ninth day, holiday 69. We talk about it all. Everything from LGBTQ rights to sex coaching, sex counseling, safe sex, STD preventions, the new medicines they're using now to fight STDs. We talk about people who have had problems in the bedroom that can find the help that they need to enhance whatever they decide to do, whether they're partnered or not, or group, doesn't matter. We put it all in there in an aspect where everybody can understand it. And also, one of the most important things we do, we talk about the safety of the adult industry. We talk about harassment. We talk about how you get out of a bad contract. We talk about how people got into the business, what to look for, what to expect. We talk to swingers. When you go to a swingers club, what to expect, what to do, what the protocol is. We want everybody to be safe and everybody to be healthy and happy. And the way we do that is we bring them to the table and we talk about it. So therefore, join us as much as you possibly can. Spread our message out there. Spread our website, sexdays.org. Also, we own Anal Sex Day, Oral Sex Day, National Swingers Day, some of the few holidays, and we've got a new holiday coming out before the year is over. So please, whatever you want to do, make sure you're helping us out as we will promote you and get you out there as well. If you are in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, December 13th, 14th, and 15th, we're having the largest sexpo in our state, just like Exotica when it came in 2016. But we have a new place to have this particular Sexpo, Richardson, Texas, 13th, 14th, and 15th. Come now, come see us. We'll be podcasting live, talking to people, live interviews, taking pictures, and just promoting the industry. That is what we do. Speaking of promotion, I have this wonderful, wonderful talent that I could not wait to get on this segment. Someone said, you need her on here. She's bubbly, she's bright, and she comes in under the radar sometimes, but she comes on time, or sometimes she just comes. We want to know who you are, sweetheart. Tell them your name and what you do.
Hello, my name is Lola Bootylove, and I am an adult film actress. I do almost anything. I can't even think right now. I all the typical stuff, and I do a little bit on the kink side as much as I can. I do everything and anything, pretty much. I'll try anything once.
She said anything once. Okay, we got that on film. So that means
Yes.
that if she ever comes out to the DFW area, my grass needs to be cut, my car needs to be washed, and I love being spoon fed when I'm in bed watching Netflix, yo. So if that's the situation, I know who to talk. That's that hottie with that body, the next booty on duty, yo. That's right. She's coming to your live and on my podcast. Good having you here.
Thank you for having me. This is amazing.
No, you're amazing because you do what you do, and we appreciate the stuff you're doing. But I got to start off with the main question because people always want to know how in the world did you get started in the adult industry?
Honestly, I was sitting with my partner and we had had a few drinks and we're like, talking about if we could do anything in the world, what would it be? And I was like, I want to be in porn. That would be great. We were already in the lifestyle and swinging and all that. I'm like, I can get paid to have sex. Why not? So then we started filming it and we threw it up on Pornhub and it gained some traction. I was like, I can really do this? Like, really? So the rest is history. Now I'm on every site you can think of and doing all kinds of crazy things.
That's what we call the booty on duty, y'all. I've seen her footage. See, unlike some people, I did my research and I was checking things out because I wanted to know what I got into before I got on the podcast. And man, she's got some energy, she's got some moves, and what I saw was really good. So let me ask you this now, since you're in the business, like, what are some of the scenes that you personally like to film? Because a lot of times people do what the director tells them, but when you're doing
Mhm.
your own and you're making your own stuff for Pornhub, what do you like to film the best?
Um, I think the most inspiration I have is I want to film the porn that I want to watch. So it kind of changes depending on who my co-stars are. But I really also like my series that I have. I have this Naughty Nun series where, I'm a nun and I am sweet and I'm innocent, and then I just, have to pray my sins away. But no, I really like to make the porn that I want to watch. I don't want to watch, the I like it to be real and authentic and just raw and crazy and whatever it turns into.
There you go. When you have the opportunity to do your own production, as some people that work for a company, then of course they do what they're comfortable with and or enjoy.
Mhm.
You got that leeway for it. And on top of that, you can actually see that in the person. A lot of people they'll just film, and you can tell some are unhappy or uncomfortable, or some things they do may hurt them physically and
Mhm.
sometimes mentally because that's not something they want to do. But for the financial aspect, hey, they hit it up and they do what they do. Where if you're doing it for pleasure, I mean, you kind of got it right there. You got the aspect of on camera and you got exactly what you want to do. Plus, the partner knows how to please you. And that showed in one of the pictures I saw. You turned over and looked at the camera like, oh, that was good.
Yes, that is a perk because I don't really work with companies. I have a few companies that I'll do some scenes for, but it's all been just me and my partner, the ones doing the whole thing.
How about the group thing? Because I hear a lot of people saying that as a film person, I have a degree in radio, TV, and film. And I've done mostly vanilla productions. I've done some things on camera, or behind the camera, excuse me, that it's easier to film, I think, with less people. But some say they want the big group, this and that. And that's a lot of work. Have you done that before?
Group on film, yes. We just did in Jersey a couple weeks ago. I think we did two orgies. Those are fun. You kind of it, it, it's interesting because you kind of learn how to navigate the scene and how to hold the camera so that you can get everyone in it, but also make sure that different people get their time on camera for just them. So it's a you kind of gotta act like a butterfly, if that makes sense. Kind of float around and get every angle and make everyone get their love on the camera time.
Oh, believe me, I know it can be fun. I had my college days now. Come on. I mean, we
Yeah.
was there, everybody's like, go to this house and let's go do that. And people out in college, you tell me you ain't done that, man, you're lying or you're going to the wrong college, okay? You're going to one online
Exactly.
or something like that. You need to go to university and hit it up because that's the time of your life when you're going to do that once, twice, and look back on it and say, yep, I got a degree and I got it. Trust me.
Hmm.
I don't think we filmed any of that, so y'all can't find none of that stuff on there. But anyway, yeah, those
That's
scenes can
okay. You
be
know what happened.
you know what happened. Hey, if you know, you know. If you were there, you were there. Put it that way.
Hmm.
It's just that you guys are getting paid for it, so that's pretty good. Now, what would you look for in someone you would film with? Because I asked this also. Sometimes you get paired with someone you're not physically attracted to. Some people aren't. They just say, "We want this man and this woman. You guys do what you do." So, how do you overcome that?
I've been fortunate enough I haven't had too many pairings where there's not some chemistry there already. Since I don't work with the big companies, I kind of do get to pick and choose. But really I just look for to make sure like the energy is there and like they're gonna bring what I bring to the table, like we're gonna make the scene and we're gonna give it our all and we're gonna make this an amazing scene. Now some scenes that doesn't happen, but that's okay. You still find ways to make it great and whatever I can do
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense. Most people don't understand that. It's on camera, off camera. It's a duty. It's a film. It's a production. You're playing a part.
Yes.
Um, and everybody's heard me repeat this phrase, but the difference of an R-rated movie and an X-rated movie is penetration. That's the only difference. They have love scenes, kissing, script, lighting, all that stuff. It's just the actors don't go all the way. But when you
Yeah.
do it, it's called porn. So that's kind of a parallel right there. But
Hmm.
some people say it's kind of hard. You're not attracted to some people, but you have to pull it off. Again, that's where your acting skills come in. But you act like you really enjoy what you do, so I don't think you have to worry about that.
I really do love what I do. I am very glad that that discussion happened and I get to do this. I feel honored. You know what I mean? I get to make some amazing work for some amazing people.
Now, you say you have a partner, so some people film with their significant other, husband, wife, long term, whatever. How does that affect when you have other people that come to the table? Because some people I've seen are just exclusive with one person, which is not a bad thing.
Mhm.
Release whatever they do, and with that one person. And some will say, well, I have a partner, but yet they don't want me to play with certain people or perform with certain people. So what's the aspect with that?
My husband Lothario X, he's really all in on this with me. He's the one that typically is behind the camera filming me. He's also helped find talent for me, and no, it's a really it's a partnership. We do all of this together.
So you this is full time for you. Some people are part time, working a day job and stuff like because it's hard.
Oh yeah.
People they don't get the big paychecks, like some other stars do. And some people will get there. Some people are
Mhm.
lucky, like a crapshoot, and it happens off the bat. And I've known people who've, gosh, man, they've been doing this for like 5 or 6 years, and they're still kind of scratching financially, but it's a crapshoot because everybody out there is doing it. So how do
Mhm.
you navigate through that process?
Well, we're actually still part-time. Um, we for a couple of years because we started right before COVID happened. And then, of course, the whole world shut down and you couldn't do anything anywhere. And we both have our vanilla jobs where we were working crazy hours. And then, so we've kind of just been doing it part-time, but it's getting to where we can start doing a little bit more than part-time, but he still really loves his job. So I have one that it's a lot easier for me to pull back and away from and do more Lola. But no, he's fully supports me in whatever I want to do 100%. So
Check it out, man. A big shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Booty Love. Okay. You said it was married, so last thing like that, y'all was destined for success in this business, I'm telling you. So
he picked the Booty Love name when we made this. I picked Lola, he picked Booty Love.
you know what? That can make a difference. And some people they use their real name, some people have a stage name. I have a good buddy who I will not say his first name because I respect him, and he's a
Mhm.
great guy. His real last name is Faggot, Faggett. And I'm like, okay, you may or may not go places with that in certain circles. So
Yeah.
might want to
Yeah,
change
no.
that, you know.
We definitely both use our stage names.
Hell, he married a nice looking girl, man. I said, Rodriguez sounds a lot better than your family name, but I get it. If that's what you got, then that's what you got. But
Mhm.
in some circles, that might work. But I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not trying to hate shame, whatever. I'm just saying the name can do it all. And when I hear booty love, I know exactly who that is. So now, how do you feel about doing some print work? Because I mean, people equate the sexual side or the business with porn, and they call it the photography side, like the art. Now, there is a difference of erotic art, nude art, porn, whatever. But a lot of jerks put it all together. There is a difference, and trust me, the way and your structure is, I can see you doing the exotic art and the classic nude art. Is that something you want to investigate too?
It's something I've just recently started working towards. I mean, I've done photo shoots before, but that's just this photo shoots. That's a bit different. It's not something I've personally done yet, but it's not something I wouldn't, like I said, I do want, you know what I mean? It's something I'd like to look into more before I dive head first. I like to research what I try to get myself into.
Of course. That's People are so easy to jump in the bed, but just so much more you got to work on before that. And I had to learn that through the people I've spoken with. They're saying, look, we do what we do. We take the time to find the set, find the camera people, find good quality camera people, look at some of the stuff they've done. Of course, testing. Big thing out there, the TTS testing, it cost an arm and a leg, but it is a safety factor. And
Mhm.
then, you compare your results, you do what you do. You film the 4 hours or whatever you guys need to get what you need to get. Editing, it's a process. It's not that glamorous behind camera.
No, not at all. I think I've spent the last 4 days just editing videos.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's I'm not even close to done.
As a film student, I was like, film is going to be fun. They said, yeah, film is going to be fun. What are you going to do with your footage? I'm like, this
Yeah.
person's going to edit. I didn't take editing in college. I took lighting instead, or scratch it. I didn't take lighting or editing. I took photography elective, but should have taken it because, boy, you edit some things out there. Some editing is bad. I may not be the best editor, but I've seen some way worse. But I've seen some really good people put some stuff together that just blows your mind. And the more you
Oh,
do,
yeah.
the better it gets, correct?
Oh yeah, the more you do, the better it gets.
Yeah, it's a practice, just like playing a guitar or being a, stage actor. The more you do, the better it gets. So there you have it. So when you are finding other people, like the quality, I guess, you say you want the click, you want the energy and stuff like that. Do
Mm.
you go more in depth to see like what they have done or how experienced they have been? Because I'm telling you, a lot of people out of the gate, they need to go back and recalibrate some things. Everybody who wants to be in porn sometimes is not meant to be here.
That is a very, very true statement. Yes, anyone who I've never worked with, I will always go through their stuff and try to find at least a few people I know in common and just reach out and be like, hey, so you worked with so and so. How was that like? Especially when, right out the gate they send you the message and they're like, oh, we want to fly you out to um, you know, Florida or something. And I'm like, I am just a single, well, you know what I mean? If it's just me, it's just me going. It's 2024. You got to check out for yourself. So yeah, definitely always anyone in this industry, vet who you're going to work with, whether they have, a million followers or 200.
Yeah. I tell them when I talk to them, even on this podcast, I said, you've heard every story. Everybody's got a, hey, I want to meet you. I want to see you. I promise you the world. And most of the time, it's not going to happen. And like you
Yeah.
said, they'll tell you to fly out the next day. They send you this little itty bitty ticket. You get there, and it's not what you expect. And you're by yourself in an unknown town with somebody you've never met, never heard of before. So we bring that up to people. That happens more frequently than you think. But you're smart about it, saying before I take that step, I'm going to look and see where it's stepping towards. Smart move.
Yes. Yeah, safety is key. I mean, it takes what is it, 12 pounds of pressure to break a neck?
Now that I don't know.
I thought it was 12. I might be wrong. It's not a whole lot, and it only takes a second, and that's why, safety, 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 safety.
Well, that might be for their benefit too. You might tell them you take another step toward me. You know how much it takes to break your neck?
Yes, yep, I'll throw it on the reverse.
And I'm a woman that can throw hands, See, man and woman is something you need to adhere to. I'm still in the military, and I
Mhm.
don't piss off my commanders that are female. Even if I had a weapon, I wouldn't use it. Ruthless.
We're crazy. We're crazy in the best of ways.
And that's something we need to invest in. Psycho porn. I want, I'm not trying to get people ideas down. I should have kept that to myself. I have to edit that out later. We'll see about that. But anyway.
I did a clown one. I mean, I think that could consider psycho porn.
Send them that next time they come out and say, I got an offer for you. Say, before you get any further, this is what I got.
This is what I do.
Mhm. Realism is part of it. Realism is part of it. At Taking Acting 101, they say when people cry, react, or whatever it is to the thing you're doing, that means you're doing your job. If you pull out
There
a
you
psycho clown, a naked woman with a knife and makeup, might
go.
work.
Maybe I'll have to use that one.
Yeah. Looks like we got to shoot a film now. I'll be the director. You guys get in front of the camera. Trust me, we're gonna make this work.
Let's do it.
I ain't got to win the lottery. All I got to do is talk to my guest and put this stuff together, and we rolling pretty big now. So,
Absolutely, let's do it.
hey, what part of the world are you in, by the way?
I'm in Illinois.
Where it's cold, and also Exotica's coming up there, Chicago.
Yes.
I'm supposed to be making my appearance there next year.
We have to meet in person.
Definitely. I went to Exotica
Absolutely.
Miami and knocked it out with all these people, all the creators, producers, all the people on the up and up. And I do plan on doing that one. And we have one called the Southern Pleasure in Dallas, the 13th of December. That's the equivalent, not as big because
Hmm.
people get in an uproar when we have adult anything like that out here, but close enough to make the people come, get the publicity. We're going to podcast live, and then I'll make the arrangements to come see you guys in next year,
I
2025.
did I did just see the promo for that on social media for the Sexpo. Is that what it is?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yes. I just saw the promo for that. It looks amazing.
It's going to be amazing because we had it in 2016 and people protested like crazy. And I keep saying this because when I reached out to the Exotica people at the radio station where I work, I've been a radio DJ for over 10 years. I wanted their response to that. I wanted to get what they wanted. We see people protesting. Yes, you have that right to do that. what was so bad that it caused this issue? And everybody has a voice, but they never got back with us. They never came. They didn't come to the station. They didn't call in. So we don't know exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
However, this one's not picking up that type of friction. So we understand it's going to be a little bit better now that people are relaxed and we're bringing in the health aspect of the industry, and they think it's great.
Well, that's awesome. I hope it goes really well. I look forward to, I'm unfortunately won't be able to make it, but I really look forward to seeing what comes out of it.
Well, it's easy. I'll send you a ticket, get on the plane, we'll film.
I have a video to send you.
If people can do that to you, I can do the same thing on there. Everybody kind of knows me. Hell, this is almost the third year we've been doing National Sex Day, and now it's catching steam. And it's because of Exotica, and it's because of places like that that now people know where we are and what we do. So,
Mhm.
Chicago, hopefully that'll be really good. And in April of 2025, we're gonna have one of the biggest fetish get-togethers in Texas. That's gonna be
Oh,
downtown Dallas.
oh, what's that gonna, does it have a name?
I haven't got the information because I talked to
Okay.
the producer and his wife last Wednesday. So we're still in that area, but I'm going to release it on X and let people know you follow my profile, it's going to be there. But I say the next 2 weeks, we'll have everything we need for that.
Oh, awesome. I bet that's gonna be great.
It'd be great if y'all come. People watching and the people I'm interviewing. What do you say, Lola Boodoo?
Hey, if I can make it, absolutely.
Just get on the plane. What you worried about? Come on. It's just that simple. Maybe
It's just
Santa
that
Claus will
simple.
send you a ticket.
Yeah, okay. You send me the ticket.
I'm not Santa Claus. Need that to be true. But anyway. Oh, by the way, give us your links. We want people to find out where they can get your content and everything else. So let our people know how they can find you.
You can go just to lolabootyluv.com, LOLABOOTYLUV.com. And I have links to that's basically my link tree. I just made it a website. And you can find me on almost every search engine that you would like to find me on. And you can find me on my socials there and also send me tips and money because that's how I get to do more great things.
That's how she's gonna get that ticket to come see us in Dallas,
That
y'all, man.
that's how I'm gonna get the ticket.
Hey, most of the people, excuse me, this allergy is crazy. Most of the people who will be going there have the sponsors, and people don't understand that big companies, Adam and Eve, Trojan, they sponsor a lot of folks to be there, which we're looking at getting more sponsors too. So yeah, have them a sponsor. We will put them on the website, and we can also light them up on our podcast. It's a
Mhm.
win-win situation.
Absolutely. I'd love to find a sponsor.
Hey, you're married.
It's normally out of my own pocket for these.
You're married. You have a sponsor. It's called a husband. Mhm.
Oh, that poor man.
I don't know. The way he's been performing, he doesn't seem to be poor at all. You guys, like I say, you got that connection going on. You do.
Oh, yeah.
You really do. And this cold is bothering me. So looks like I'm going to have to cut it short because this whole thing is messing with me. But you know what's that time of year? It's that time of year.
Yep, yes, it is.
I know you guys are cold up there. We're a little warm down here. And we know that the holidays are coming. So
Hmm.
I'm dating it by saying that the holidays are here in the next 6 weeks. We're going to try to podcast with as many as we possibly can. If you, Miss Lola, know of anybody who wants to podcast with us or have something to say about the industry, we'd love to hear from them. We want to get as many people exposed out there as we can. And when we go to Exotica and these other places, we want y'all to come up there and talk to us. Our cameras are rolling, they'll be live.
Hmm.
And whatever you want to say to the people, hey, we want them to know that we support you.
Okay, awesome. I will definitely. I got a bunch of names I'll send to the Ray.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
I just want to get it on tape. That's all. You start backing out, man. I got to talk to Judge Judy. She gonna tell you guilty. We don't want that to happen.
As soon as we get done here, I'll send you a whole list of ads on Twitter that you can, I'm sorry, X. Um, I can't call it X, it's Twitter. I got a whole bunch of names I'll send you. Some really great, awesome people.
Hmm. We love it when that happens. People, we really do. Seriously, we like to get as many voices, as many people behind us as we can. So as we're getting toward the end of this segment, we want to remind people that we are here for the industry. We're here for people outside of the industry. I talk to people who are doctors and nurses that work with people who have had STDs and they're getting their care and stuff like that. We get that. We know people need help. We want to find it. We have sex counselors who went to school and they studied this, they got degrees, and they help people in various aspects of their love lives and private lives. I became a sex coach earlier this year because in Texas we have a program where you can do that and help people on a different level. But sometimes we need that because we're embarrassed to ask. Men with ED, sometimes we don't ask, we don't seek help, we need to. Women who've never orgasmed before. We want people to have pleasure when it comes to sex. Safety, pleasure, all that is a part of sexuality. We represent everybody, we fight for everybody, especially those in the industry behind the camera, behind the scenes, stuff that's going on, making sure that their work is just as safe as anybody else who's working a 9 to 5 job. We live in the greatest country in the world. Why can't we have better regulation, better access to health, better doctors and people who can give us affordable care and not get the stigma that comes with something that people have been doing for a long time? If that's what you do it. If you don't have to watch, but you don't have to hate. It's all about putting it together. National Sex Day. We appreciate you watching, and we are definitely going to have more episodes coming up. And look for our appearances December 13th, January 11th, and also at Exotica. We'll see you guys next time. Take care.